Hey, good morning, YouTube. Well, it's Monday. What's this, the 11th? All right, I'm going to come in here and say a couple things about this video I saw last night. So, apparently, Miss Monique is, let me say this first. When you make things public, when you come on YouTube or you come on your channels or you come on your radio station, whatever they're running, and you make public comments, you're opening yourself up to other people having an opinion. So as far as people who feel like, well, you always in somebody else's business, well, that's basically what YouTube is. They come on and talk about each other, talk about people. So anytime you're putting your business out there like that, then you're opening it for debate. So that's why I have an opinion. Okay, I saw I saw Monique on this show with her husband. Let me try to be respectful. She said a couple of key things that I just think are disturbing. I hate to see this woman do this to herself. She has shot herself in the foot so many times that she almost doesn't have feet anymore. Okay, so we all know that she made public. She was telling her all these big wigs in Hollywood and Atlanta to suck her whatever. Right? So we got over that. So now she came on. I guess this thing was recorded a couple weeks ago. She's complaining about. Well, of course, she's still complaining about the money. Not enough money. They're not paying her enough. Okay, Monique. Now, most people take the Academy Award and they catapult that into big, beautiful careers. You have went the opposite direction. And I think I see what some of the problem might be. So, Monique, if you're watching this right now, if by any chance, I know there's always a vague chance that somebody's going to run into something you said, click off. Especially if your husband's sitting with you. Here's the problem as I see it. Monique needs a professional manager. Sorry, hate to say it. You're in love with your husband. You'll have a great relationship, so you say, honey, go have your relationship. Your career is in this downfall. I don't know if you ever recover from this thing. I guess they weren't moving fast enough for you, so you decided you would fight it publicly. Your husband is obviously giving you bad advice. Okay, so here's the thing she was talking about on this video. I guess this is the second to last she wrote. She did it 2 weeks ago. She said she was offered $300,000 to play this role of Richard Pryor's mother in Richard Pryor's story. Richard Pryor's grandmother in the Richard Pryor story, right? They offered her $300,000. All right. Now, we all know, because she's told us, that on Precious, where she won the Academy Award, she made $50,000. Correct? So the difference between $50,000 and $300,000 is significant. I'm just going to say that. She doesn't agree with that. She believes that she should be getting paid the same thing as white actresses are paid. Which there's some merit to that if your movie makes the same amount of money as white actresses. If you're pulling in the coin, you have every right to demand that kind of money. I don't think your husband is the right person to negotiate those deals. First of all, he has an exaggerated opinion of your and his accomplishments. He said you had the number one sitcom on television. I don't believe that. He said you had the number one talk show on television. I don't believe that. And the number one reality show on television. I believe that. He said there's no other person on the planet who has done more deserving than you, Monique. I don't believe that. This man is not the person to be representing you. Okay. Let me try to keep it together. They offered her $300,000, and we don't know how much money the movie's going to make. But I'll tell you this: you'll see a lot of these YouTubers. They'll come on here and they'll brag about their high numbers. Let's say they have 70,000, 80,000 subscribers, right? 80, 70,000. And you say, what's a high number? I got it going on. I'm very popular. I'm the big. Because you got 80 and 90,000 people, right? If you go on trending, click on trending, and you see how many subscribers some of these white folks have, they're in the millions, literally millions. PewDiePie has 55 million subscribers. Now, would you demand the same amount of money with your 90,000 subscribers as PewDiePie with 50 million? It's a bigger audience. It's a much bigger audience. His stuff is not anything wonderfully creative or anything like that. There's just more of them. There are a lot more white people. He has a much bigger audience than you do if you're catering to your black audience. It's just a fact. So the point is, how much money does the movie make? Now, Precious was a fluke. Most people would say a movie like that would not carry a big audience because it was too ghetto, for one thing. But they were wrong. A fluke. Something happened. Something big happened. But you'd already signed the contract. You already agreed to what you were going to be paid. No one knew you would get that Academy Award out of that. But that Academy Award should have been worth millions if you play. So I don't think Lee Daniels is wrong for saying you got to play the game. You're blackballed. You're too demanding and all that kind of stuff. I see it as being true. Here you are online complaining because they offered you $300,000 to do a role like that. Richard Pryor is extremely respected artist, so his movie's probably going to do good. You come in here with all these damn demands because you're playing the great, not the mother even. You're playing the grandmother. Okay, how big a role of that? We don't know that. But I think not Tyler Perry, this other guy, Lee Daniels. Apparently, Lee Daniels told her your husband is overbidding you. So now there are a few things here. First of all, that you're even having a conversation with Lee Daniels. I would think after the way you trashed his name a few months ago, there wouldn't be any conversation. I don't know if he's involved in that project, Richard Pryor project, or if he's just an old friend giving you some good advice. But take it to heart. It's good advice. If your husband is overbidding you and you are not working still, 8-9 years into the game, you are still not working after the Academy Awards. You had that big old blow up over the promoting of Precious, where you want to be paid all this money, but you don't want to even promote the film. Okay, so if that sounds like that was his call also. So if your husband is making these kind of demands and this kind of call, you need to get a manager, a professional. You need to get a professional who's not related to you. I mean, I hate to say that, but this is the truth. Because the way he was coming off like he said that you were the most accomplished black actors on the planet. And all these shows were all number one. They weren't no number one shows. How come I never heard of them? Listen. Sometimes a spouse will become successful in show business, right? And the husband, let's say the husband worked at Burger King. Because you have become accomplished as an actress or in show business, does not automatically qualify that man who worked at Burger King to be a manager of your talent. He should be making $300,000 deals. I don't know. It's just a sad story. It's sad to see this woman destroy her career this way. Why does she have to go public with all this stuff? That's not how you negotiate a deal. None of them people will be a damn fool to come back and offer you more than $300,000 at this point. It should have been done behind doors, behind closed doors. The way a client, a manager, an agent, studio heads, people who are in charge of the film, that should have been negotiated between those people. And I don't believe that your husband is capable of negotiating higher price for you. To just run in demanding, oh, she's a white woman, she got this. How much did her film gross? We got to deal with reality sometimes. How much money did her film gross? And then, who was her manager? These people have got professional lawyers, managers, agents negotiating for them. I'm talking about high-paid actors. Monique seems to feel like because she won this award, which basically she was playing herself. That's just an opinion. Anyway, let me wrap this up. I don't want to go on forever with this. Monique, get yourself a professional manager, agent. Remove that man. You love him. Let him be your husband. Figure out what he can do for a living and let it be something besides your career. You don't got but so much time left. I don't know how old she is. She looks about 50. Girl, the window of opportunity is passing you by. Now, you went off on this thing again. You came on about Lee Daniels again. You threw Oprah into it for some reason. Again. Now, who exactly is it that you think is going to hire you? What studio head? What director? What producer is going to get you involved in a project when they know they're going to be blasted all over social media for every disagreement they have with you on the set? You say you're not hard to get along with, you're not difficult. I think you're half not hard, not easy to get along with, and I think you're half diva, whatever it is, and you got this you're gonna save the whole black film industry, which I don't know you're gonna be able to accomplish that. I don't know if the wages is gonna go up, the money's gonna go up because of Monique, but it's only half your fault. The other half belongs to whoever's handling you. He's not doing a good job. You need to look at that. You're making the same damn mistake Donald Trump had. He went into that White House thinking, I just put all my family involved in all of this. Now, he done fired everybody in the damn White House, except for Pence, because Pence was nominated with him, one with him. He done fired everybody. But guess what? When Kushner gets in trouble, it's family. Ivanka gets in trouble, the family. But you done brought them into the White House. Now, if they're not doing it, he gave Kushner all of these grand positions and responsibilities, which he was not qualified to be in those positions. You need professional. How you gonna put somebody in charge of the Middle East who knows hardly knows anything about the Middle East? All these people you put in places, they're all gone except the family. It's hard to fire the family because you got to live with them. Monique, I'm going to wrap this up. You got offered $300,000. You can get the heat off and you could have got your name back in the lights. But being greedy, your issue right now is not how much money you get from one movie. That ain't your issue. Your issue is that you're blackballed. That's your issue. So what you need to do is get back in front of the camera and show that you can be so that people can work with you. You got an opportunity for a comeback. A Richard Pryor in the Richard Pryor movie about Richard Pryor might have been a blockbuster. Maybe it's going to be a big movie. And guess what? You'll be back in the mainstream. But now what have you done? You shot yourself in the other foot, trying to grab whatever you can get out of the damn movie. Monique seems to think that everybody works on the movie. She said it right there in this last interview. She said everybody. She named up all the little black actresses that had little parts in it. They ain't with the star of the show. They just everybody in the show. They should all be multimillionaires based on one movie. No. You are blackballed. You have an opportunity to get back in the spotlight. Don't even tell us how much money you make. What actors are going around telling everybody how much money they make? They're trying to hide the information. Don't even worry about that. You're trying to build a career. And before people start fucking with you again or take that chance, they're not going to take that chance when somebody is on here bad-mouthing them to the whole damn world with every move they make. Every time you disagree with somebody, you go on here on social media and then blast the business all over every damn where. Who gonna work with that? Who would choose to work with that? If they can pay somebody, negotiate their salary, because it can be negotiated. I'm sure that a responsible, rational person who was not related to you could have gotten you more money. Maybe you won't become a multimillionaire off one movie. They could have did a better job, a professional. Not your husband, a professional. Monique, stop this thing that you're doing. Whatever, if it's his idea or your idea that you're supposed to go and try to attack these people and you becoming now the Black Power lady for the film industry. That is not the way you run a career. I'm not even in show business, but even I can see that. Go a different direction, girl. Hire the right people.